transfer window enters its final stretch, Arsenal finds itself at a crossroads with the potential sale of Brazilian defender Gabriel. The Gunners' recent success against Crystal Palace showcased their resilience, but underlying concerns about defensive depth have prompted discussions about the future of certain players. With the possibility of significant returns on a player who isn't consistently starting, Mikel Arteta might have a tough decision to make, one that could shape the team's composition for the rest of the season. Despite a busy and expensive summer transfer window, Arsenal's defensive stability has come under scrutiny due to unforeseen injuries and suspensions. Jurrien Timber's anterior cruciate ligament injury and Takehiro Tomiyasu's suspension have exposed vulnerabilities in the squad. In light of these challenges, it's not surprising that Arsenal is contemplating the need for another defensive addition to navigate the demanding Premier League season. The emergence of interest from both Real Madrid and Al-Ittihad in Gabriel has further complicated matters. With Eder Militao's unfortunate ACL tear at Real Madrid, the Spanish giants are reportedly eyeing Gabriel as a potential replacement. Similarly, Al-Ittihad's interest in Brazil suggests a growing market for his services beyond Europe. This interest could present Arsenal with a lucrative opportunity to offload Gabriel for a substantial fee. Gabriel's situation has shifted from being a regular starter last season to finding himself omitted from the starting lineup twice in the current campaign. Arteta's tactical adjustments, favouring the likes of Timber and Tomiyasu on the left side of a back three, have contributed to this change. This shift could prompt Arteta to consider capitalising on Gabriel's value and reinvesting the proceeds into a more stylistic replacement for Timber, aligning more closely with the new tactical direction. Arsenal initially acquired Gabriel from Lille for a reported fee of £27 million. Given their recent significant investments in the transfer market, the Gunners find themselves in a position of financial strength. This newfound financial clout, combined with Gabriel's potential suitors, could enable the club to demand a premium for the talented defender. In fact, there's a reasonable argument to be made that Arsenal should seek a fee at least 3 times the amount they paid for Gabriel, especially considering his youth, potential, and the current market dynamics. Publicly, Arteta has maintained that Gabriel's departure is not imminent. The Brazilian has been a cornerstone of Arteta's project over the past 3.5 years, and his contribution to the team's defensive solidity should not be understated. However, football is also a business, and the decision-makers at Arsenal must weigh sentiment against financial and tactical considerations. According to Transfermarkt, Gabriel's current market value stands at €55 million, a figure that could sway Arsenal's decision-making process. The club must decide whether to capitalise on this opportunity, maximise returns on a player who isn't an automatic starter, and potentially bolster the squad further before the transfer window closes. In conclusion, Arsenal's potential decision to sell Gabriel represents a pivotal moment in the club's current phase of development. The financial gains from his potential sale could enable Arteta to reinforce the squad in areas that require attention. Balancing the team's tactical needs, financial gains, and long-term strategy will ultimately determine whether the Gunners choose to part ways with a player who has been integral to their recent history. As the transfer window countdown continues, all eyes will be on Arsenal's decision-makers, anticipating their next move in this high-stakes chess game.